Shout out to my hometown of Edmonton. I miss you guys. Hello, it's Megan, and welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone for 100 subscribers. What you saw there just now is the inspiration for this piece that I started off camera. It is the animation for the Short Circuitz segment that aired in place of commercials on YTV Canada. And they had sourced the Imaginaria in the Mind's Eye content. I can provide a link for the full playlist in the description box below. Second is the green toast in the purple toaster. That is one of many logos that was used as TV bumpers by the channel. I cut the frame out of cardboard using a very dull knife. I had forgotten some of my materials at a friend's house, so I just kind of had to make do. But yeah, the entire piece is made from cardboard, specifically a moving box. The footage here has been recorded the very next day. The next step to this project is painting all of the polka dots on the frame. This is not copied dot by dot. Instead, this is just my interpretation of the logo. It's not intended to be a copy. As well as the color bars, that is an original background based on the color bar screen that aired on YTV during the non-airing hours, if that makes sense. And yeah, editing Megan here, I should say non-broadcasting hours. Back to the video. So I'd figured I'd use this time to just kind of briefly talk about what's been happening in my life. As I sit here with YouTube Studio in front of me, I can see that it's been over 2 months since I posted a video. I made the mistake of posting a video after that, and some of you might have seen it, but I deleted it out of respect for my friends involved. What I will say is that 2024 has been a very difficult year for me, both professionally and personally. I'm not even sure how much I can say out of respect for my friends, as well as the contractual obligations that I have to my employers. So that makes it extremely difficult to explain context. But I do think that 2024 has been very, very difficult for a lot of people out there, not just me. The state of the world is a complete disaster at the time of this recording. And a lot of us are afraid for the future. Like, what does it mean? And what can we do as individuals to make a meaningful difference in all the chaos? How can we? But I think we can start by changing your world at home. So if you do find yourself in a toxic situation, it's really important to try to get out sooner than later. Because if you can't change a status quo, you're not going to change it. If you remain in a toxic situation, the toxic situation is going to change you. You're not going to change it. So it's really, really important to get out as soon as possible. But this is much easier said than done. As for my personal situation, trying to deal with it has been a process. And yeah, I don't know what else I can say, really. You find yourself in a difficult situation, get out as soon as you can. That's basically the takeaway from this situation. Going back to the art, this is a painting that I originally made for a stop motion video that I shared earlier. And it is also based on a local Nagoya dish called ogura toast, where it is served with boiled egg, scrambled egg, or sweet bean paste known as anko. For the original painting, I used Kent drawing paper, so the painting turned out very clean and very tight. But for the repaint, I'm using a high-end watercolor paper. Because of this, the atmosphere is going to be a lot looser than the original painting. It's not to say that it is bad, but it's just a different feel from the first painting. Break time! I've got onigiri, tuna mayonnaise, and ebi. Back to painting. For this painting, I am also using Japanese watercolors, and later on in the video, I use white acrylic gouache for the highlights. Next, I am gluing the entire watercolor piece to cardboard in order to give it some more durability. After that, I will be using hot glue to seal the edges in order to hide the corrugation, and I will be using more green paint to blend it all together. Now that the glue in the painting is done, I am cutting out strips of cardboard in order to make the green toast stand out from the painting. And by this point I wasn't happy with the positioning, so I decided to just redo it. So you are seeing a little bit of damage there from where I removed the original card. The green toast still needs a little bit of touch up, but other than that, this painting is finished. I just need to add a device to the back of the painting so it can be hung up on the wall. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Hopefully then it will be on a much brighter note.